Hello, today is online class and we will going to draw the bracket shell as you can see from the PPT. We just learned this one. We will study to practice in this class. We always practice to make it 3D models. In this week, in the fifth week, we will create the first bracket cell 1 and bracket cell 2. For bracket cell 1, it has a shape like this. We will practice again, draft maybe, and path again, and create the groove, not groove, pocket. And this particular shape has angle 80, so maybe you draft here about 10 degree. And this particular dimension, it has the 107 and width about 48, and this part has a thickness about 2 millimeter, and this one has the something like a pocket here, shape like this. So it's very easy for you. And this one for bracket shell 1. And this one, there is nothing special inside, no fillet, and I think we just sell in this surface and this surface, so we just make a thickness about 2, and it has a thickness about 11 and the height 41, and it has a radius 30 and inside radius 19 millimeter, and it has also in here a fillet in this side and in this side. Okay, I think this one is okay. And for second bracket cells is more slightly complicated. This one is a front view. I don't know, it's front view or top view. Let's call it this front view anyway. You can see in here there is a small, just like this one. Like we can use it for there is the we don't know the angle, so I think we can make it from the multi-section feature. And this one also bracket shell has thickness, in this case all thickness is about 2.5 millimeter. This thickness is all same thickness. Okay, so I think you can imagine this one. This one is this particular view is cross section from a line. If you cross section of this line, is this slice it this part and project it to the third view angle, it become like this. And this view is a section view of a particular line of BB. BB line is this one, section line of B and B, and you see from this side, and it's also it has all, it's a shell something like this, Okay, and this one is like this one, this part. So you first make this particular shape, and then you do the shell. Mm. And this also has a draft feature, as you can see. It has an angle about 80 degree, so you have to draft about maybe 10 degree angle from 90 degree. Okay, and it has a fillet 5 millimeter, this one 5 millimeter, 5 millimeter, and this inside is different, it's a 2.5 millimeter. Hmm. And this also has like a draft angle from here to here, about 5 degree. Oh, yep, this side. This one 95, 85. So you have angle in here 5 degree. Anyway, that one is for bracket shell 2. So we will start from the easy first. Bracket shell 1. So I repeat again. You can remember the dimension. It has the length 107 and width 80, 48. So you draw first this shape first. Okay, and it's up to you. You can draw in this side like this and then go to the path, something like that. But in this case, yeah, I will teach you. I draw like this first and then draw like this part. Okay. Okay, I draw like this first, and you draw like this, and then it has a thickness 11 and distance this one, radius this one, this one. Okay, nothing special. So let's begin. So select this, go to position sketch, and I like to draw like many circles here. So I like to draw circle first. So it has radius 30. Mm, radius 19. And you can select a rectangular. And make it dimension 53.5. Masih same. Okay. And thickness 11. And you can mirror it of this one. So where is the mirror? I think this one. Sorry, mirror. You select this. I think. and create this axis. Anyway, from here you can just trim all, double click, can do trim, impossible trim, very interesting. Oh, sorry, mistake. Cannot control Z. Sometimes I do mistake. I should delete this line and this line. Okay, this one is not fully constrained. Something can be moved. Oh, the feature delete still active. This particular shape still can move, so this one should be coincident with this axis. It should be easy, but it's not become easy. Why there is point in here? And this one, make it vertical. The dimension I created is gone, so this not symmetry anymore. You can make it this one, symmetry. You just give it for 53.5. Okay, that's my mistake. So you just exit Workbench, and in this case, using I think mirror element is better, and it has thickness about 48 millimeter if I'm not wrong. I'm correct. Oh, sorry, 24. All right, this one is first part. Go to top view and select this face. Go to position sketch changing the direction of, I think this one reverse and looks like this. Okay. Mhm. You just make it coincident. And the thickness is about 11. 11, sorry. And it has 30 millimeter. Okay, this one is first shape, beginning shape of this practice. And I think we will do the next step is draft first. I hope I'm not forget this one. And select surface to draft. I think this one and this one. It has angle about 10 degree. And select neutral element. This part, changing 10 degree. And you can preview the draft plan, something like this. Okay. And this one is first shape of bracket shell. And the next step is we will create something like a pocket in here. So select this surface, select this face, I mean, using position sketch and set horizontal and vertical same. And this one is right view. I usually make it axis first. Create an axis and circle, of course. And it has a diameter 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter diameter, and it has distance from its bottom to its axis, center line, and it has 25 millimeter. Okay, and you can draw any line from here. I mean, tangential line, whatever, no matter the distance. Or you can use a mirror here. And is it coincident? Oh, this one is not tangent. So we have make it tangent C. Okay, and no matter this height, or you can make it something like maybe coincident with that line. The last is just delete this. Okay, and I think it's easy for you. So basically you draw the 2D sketch on that face, you see, and then just exit and do pocket with up to plane or up to surface, or up to surface. I think will similar result. Okay, go back to PPT. We already do this path with the mirror extension. I think we will do this one 24. So this one is about also 24. So total is 48. Okay. And then we draw something like this profile. And then using path, using length and type of dimension, 50 millimeter. And then drag until here. We have done job until here, until pocket. Okay. Create sketch like this. Anyway, you create using up to plane or up to surface. It doesn't matter. Result will be the same. And the last one we will do. Sorry, we have to do edge fillet first. With radius 10 millimeter. This side and this side. This side. This and this. Go back to CATIA and select fillet and select object to fillet. This edge for element, rotate, select this edge and select this edge. We will have a radius about 10 millimeter. And you can see the preview of something like that. It's okay. Okay, now you can see the shape is beautiful. The next step is we will create a shell definition with thickness of 2. You select this surface, all this surface, okay, and this one. So 4 element. 1 surface, 2, 3, 4, I think. Let's see. Shell, select this icon. Shell and faces to remove. Selection, select this, and select this. thickness is 2 millimeter. And the last one, we will create that one is shell. So our thickness will be 2 millimeter. So next step, we will make a pocket here, hole pocket in here. So we just select this surface and to position sketch, adjust the reverse and reverse horizontal. Okay, I like a draw in axis, something like this. It's more easier. And draw the hole with diameter 10 millimeter. Oops, 10 diameter, 10 millimeter. And it has the distance from axis about 11. Oh, sorry, I press escape. Okay, and distance from this edge to here, similarly 11. You just simply the mirror of this, and then exit, and then up to next. Okay, okay, the last final step is just fillet of this edge. It has the thickness about this one is hole. We make it. Now up to next, select. Up to next, it will create the hole in here. We cut the solid model and slice it through here. And then the last is select this edge and select this edge, and you can create the fillet. And this one is final of the bracket cell. Okay, 3 millimeter. Rotate. So this one is, I think, very easy for you. This is for practice today in this lecture. So finally, it has only 1, 2, only some kind of feature path, 2 paths, and drive, pocket, edge fillet, shell, pocket, and edge fillet. And you can hide this in here, something like this. Okay, and you can know if this part is made from kind of plastic or metal aluminum. You can see the measure inertia from here. Select part body in here, you can measure the mass of the, it depends on density you put in here. And for aluminum, in case 2700 kilogram, it has mass about this one, 0.05 kilogram, or about 50 gram maybe. Anyway, you select and you finish the make first part of the bracket shell. So you can save it with any name. With any name, part 1, anyway, just save it. Okay. And you can start for new bracket shell. This one bracket shell 1. I will repeat again. This kind of bracket. Draw sketch like this first, and then make it pad with mirror extends. And I draw like this sketch and just go through here. It dimension 30 millimeter, and then draft of this particular face and another both faces is has a 10-degree angle, and then you create the pocket with this face in this face. Okay, and you just pocket this in here. Just go to up to plane or up to surface, and edge village about 10 millimeter. This edge, okay, and then shell thickness about 2 millimeter, and then create the hole in here with 2 holes. It has the same dimension, and draw dimension of 10 millimeter and distance 11, very easy. Okay, and up to next, very easy. And then the last one is it has a village in this edge. Just select, and it has radius 3 millimeter, very easy. Okay, this bracket shell is very easy for you, I think. And we will go to the bracket shell 2. And this one is also easy for you. It has shape like this. It has hole and all the shell. I will repeat again the dimension of the bracket shell. Isometric view, front view, and section view AA, section view BB. Okay, okay, this one practice for bracket shell for beginner. Okay, the first we have to draw like this particular shape. It has a circle in here, half of circle, radius 50, and draw rectangular like this. I think easy for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So select this plane, go to position sketch, sometimes I confuse this swipe. Okay, vertical, okay. Then draw the axis and then draw a circle. It has radius about 50 millimeter. Okay, it has shape something like this. And I think it's better create something line in here for make it easy to dimension. So basically this circle can move like this and this line also like this. And this one is not coincident. So I mean it has a constraint. So you have to make it constraint first. It should be horizontal, something like that. Oh, I cannot select two lines, so select one by one. So basically we just move here and move this. And you know from drawing it has 75. So go back to Katia and give a dimension constraint with 75 millimeter. And from here to here it's about 150 millimeter. Okay, so now fully constrained. You just cut this line. So just make it this drawing anyway. After this, you just go to exit to the sketch finish and go to pad 20 millimeter thickness. Okay, and we will create another sketch to the sketch in this plane. Go back to PPT, the pad 20 millimeter and dimension. Okay, no problem. Very easy. And create the sketch something like this. In this particular shape, it has drawn in this plane. Okay, in the middle of the solid model. And then we will do like and later we will do mirror extend, something like that. Okay, anyway, you draw this sketch first. Okay, direction vertical, horizontal. Okay. And the first step is create an axis. And you can draw a line. And this line is coincident with this line. So this cannot move, only move like this. Okay. Maybe if you want need the coincident with this point and this point, no matter. So just move like this. Alright. So and next is of course circle, radius 25 millimeter. It has a distance axis from here to here, 35 millimeter, and it has something like a tangency. Can extend. -70 degree. And it has the 25 millimeter. And in this case, we want to try using arc. Think arc. This one tangent and this one is cannot tangent. Anyway, just make it like that. Radius 20. And this particular arc, this should be tangent. Okay. And this line also extend like that. You just simply delete this. Delete. Okay, I think fully constrained is also delete. Delete. This line also delete. Okay, that one is shape of this. Basically, you draw in the middle, something like this. Okay, and then exit workbench. Thickness 20 millimeter. Sorry, not 20, 24. Okay, and now we're doing sketch in this plane. For this and path, mirror extend. Okay, and create the sketch on this plane with radius 12 degree, fifth length from here to here. The important is this one, I think. This one is not too much important. $62, 12, 5. Hmm. I usually like a draw axis in here. Okay. And you can create circle, something. Radius 12. 62 millimeter. I'm correct. I think correct. And draw line with this tangency in here. Angle 5 degree. All right. Using mirror. I set in here 30 millimeter. All right, this one is for first profile. Exit. And from here, we will create using this one actually, basically remove multi-section solid. So we need another profile with another plane. So you drag, make it another plane. If you see from the 2D drawing, it has the 10 millimeter depth. So basically you draw, this one is surface, something like this. You make another plane in here with distance about 10 millimeter. This one, create a new plane with distance 10 millimeter from this surface. So create the plane from this, not that direction, reverse direction, 10 millimeter. Preview. Okay. So this new plane, can you see this one? I selected is distance 10 millimeter from this surface. So just draw from there. Have to swap maybe. Yeah, reverse, and this one reverse. Okay. Similarly, we draw similar with the radius 7 millimeter. And we see the PPT. We draw new sketch in here. 7 millimeter, and this one is parallel, and this one coincident with this. Okay. Back. This circle and this circle should be coincident. Sorry, concentricity. Yep. Similarly, this line and this line should be parallel. And also this one and this one should be tangent. So this one is tangent, something like that. So maybe you can do this one also, coincident. So basically like that. Oh, not from top view. And you can use mirror. And you draw another line in here. Okay, and then you delete this one. Something like that. So this profile is actually 10 millimeter from this sketch. And then exit workbench, and you will have in here sketch 3 and sketch 4, and using that one select using remove multi-section solid. So the first sketch maybe this one with closing point in here, closing point in here. What this looks like. Something like this. Okay. This one multi-section, remove multi-section solid. I think you no problem with that. And then go to draft. This surface should be draft about 5 degree. Okay, select this one, and the neutral plane, neutral element I mean, select this plane, or you can select this face, it doesn't matter, result will same. You can preview something like this. Okay. And then another draft 10 degree, change its value 10 degree and face to draft this face, and this face, neutral element, this particular face. So you can preview something like this. Pulling direction, go to there, and then okay. Okay, and then we will draw path on this side. Go back to PPT. We already make it this one using remove multi-section solid. Draw this sketch first on this plane, and then you create another plane, something in here, this profile like this in here. Button multi-section, remove multi-section, and then the last, not the last, the next one is a draft definition. In this case, I select this plane, XY plane. So this one is like infinite plane, something very big, infinite plane. Okay, and this one draft 10 degree for this face and another face of that one. Select this for neutral element plane, and we will draw to the sketch in here, circle, diameter 30, and I think this one coincidence with this profile. Wait a minute. How long? 30 millimeter dimension. It mirror extend. Okay. And select this plane. Oh, sorry. YZ plane. Position sketch. Horizontal, vertical. Okay. And then you can draw axis. I like draw axis. And this one diameter, something like this. And the circle basically just moving vertical, so we have to make it coincident with this profile. Concentricity. Okay, so you don't worry about the distance from here to here, no need to measure. So just exit workbench, should be concentricity, and path, mirror extend, so 30 millimeter. So total is this to here 60 millimeter. Can check from measure in here 60 millimeter. I'm right. Okay, so after this one, you just simply the shell, go back PPT, this one, that definition, I remove this ink, and then do shell by just select this face and thickness 2.5 millimeter, and then after shell you create this 25 millimeter hole, and you just do like a pocket, something like this. Oh, I don't show the pocket in here, I apologize. Sorry. Okay. No matter. Go back to Katia. Shell. Select the surface. It's 2.5 millimeter. Okay. Now this one is shell, but this surface is still closed. You have to remove it by drawing new sketch in here. Select this face, go to position sketch, horizontal, vertical direction, okay, and then okay. So it has I like drawing axis in here. Oh, become like that. 25 diameter, and this one should be concentricity. Okay, just do pocket. I think up to next. Not up to next. Up to next is just from here to here. Up to last. Go to up to last. So it will go through here. All right. Okay. So using pad up to last to go through this hole. To make it hole through here this solid model. Okay. And then the last is only make it fillet. Select three elements. I'm not sure which element it is. This one, this and this. Okay. Three millimeter. Object to fillet. Select this line and this line. This line. Oh, become many. Become many elements. Anyway, doesn't matter. Or you can select surface basically. At the time maybe I select surface. So something like that. So become three element. And select this. Okay, no matter. You can preview. And this one 5 millimeter fillet. And the last job is fillet in this side. In this side it has more radius about 2.5 millimeter if I think. Right? 2.5 millimeter. This line, and this line. Okay. And another is select this edge. 5 millimeter. Okay. So this is your final drawing for bracket shell 2 for second bracket shell. Okay, the last job is you can hiding this plane is maybe annoying, this hide, or you can hide this one also, XYZ plane. So this one is your final 3D model with completely, it's very beautiful. Alright, I hope you can practice this also at home. I think this one, I think easy for you. This one go back to PPT. This one select village, edge fillet, fillet. Okay, this one is final part. Consists of path. This one is profile if you remember, and create the plan and make it sketch of this part and using multi-section solid, and draft this side, draft this side and this side, and then do shell inside and then pocket for removing this, and then rest of fillet of the edge. Okay, let us second bracket shell, and also for mesh we can measure. If you select this icon, you can measure this 0.217. Let me check. Select part body and density for aluminum. It feels same, 0.217 kilogram. It is same present in this PPT. Aluminum density 2700 kilogram per meter cubic. So basically the mass is simple equation density multiply volume. With CATIA can measure the volume of the solid part model. If you this volume multiply density, it will result mass 0.217 kilogram or 217 gram mass in case of aluminum density. Alright, in this particular homework, this one for your second homework, I think this one also very easy for you. If you have any question about this one, you can ask from email. So basically in here you have a part like this and it has arm with perpendicular like this, shape like this. You can draw this using okay, forget this what is. You can save it R2, okay, save it. Sorry, you can use R. I mean using rib. In this particular shape, you can using rib by making profile first like this with 10, 14, this one 14, 10, and then you create something like in the middle here, create like a shape profile like this. So you just use Serif and you will get the something like shape like this. I think it's easy for you. I think this homework you can also do. Okay. And for second homework, yes, there is the mini pin shaft, and I think you can draw this one using shaft feature. You know shaft? This one, shaft or revolve in SolidWorks. You just create something like a circle and another like this one. Mm, this one, and you just simply trimming this all stuff. I guess, yeah, I think so. And delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, and oops, cannot go back after delete. Anyway, you have to draw properly. I'm not good in drawing, so I think you are better than me. Well, it says radius 15 and it has 20. All right, let's change it. 15 millimeter, something like this, something like this. I forgot. So this one is 10, something like this, and this shape y like this. Just do for vertical. You have shape like this. Okay, you just go exit and do shaft. Sketch profile axis is you can select this axis. I'm correct, I guess so. So you can have this same kind of profile. After that you can go to cut of these faces. This one your homework, so you can do at your home by practicing using this plan. You're drawing something like this, or you just do like this. Yeah, you can do mirroring like this, and you can create for not the not groove, but the pocket. Something like this. It will be cut off the solid face with the mirror, or up to next. I think same. It will create something like this profile. Okay, that was your homework for mini chef. This one, mini pin chef. And this also has the annotation M5 0.8 millimeter pitch using the feature of hole, using this one, using thread or tab definition. I think 0.8 is a thin pitch. Sorry, how much that one? M5, M5, M5. I think thin. There is no M5 in 14 pitch. I think using thick pitch. M5, simply M5. Okay, that one, your homework. Okay, this homework should be submitted for like next week. I mean, after you watch this online lecture. Okay, so this one is end of lecture for this session. We just draw and practice bracket shell. This bracket shell, I think easy for you, and this one also bracket shell too is easy for you. For next week, we will create a part with more difficulties. I think you understand how to use CATIA right now for solid 3D modeling. Thank you for your attention. Thank you and good luck.